Now, with that in mind, let's look over some final interview tips, once again derived from the Math the System Student Guide. First, take time to research your interviewees, as well as their organizations and any content they've published. Most people will be quite glad to see that you've done your homework, and they'll also be more willing to commit to an interview if it's clear that you've put in the time to make it as valuable as possible. Second, make good introductions. So when approaching your interviewees, send a well-organized introduction and request. Let them know what you're working on. Let them know why you specifically want to speak to them and what kind of contributions you foresee them making for your project. And also present specific requests to get things moving in the right direction. Also, don't be afraid to reach out and establish connections. You'd be surprised at just how kind, generous, and accommodating people can be, even complete strangers, if you just take that initial step of reaching out and making the connection. Third, come prepared. Take some time to prepare your key questions. Have a clear sense of the specific questions and topic areas you want to discuss before initiating interviews. And for this, it can be helpful to construct an interview schedule to help guide the process. Fourth, be punctual. Uphold time commitments with integrity. Show up in a timely manner. That means being early to your interview. Give sufficient notice for any interruptions, such as unforeseen lateness. Only cancel scheduled appointments if it's absolutely necessary, and end interviews within the agreed time limits. Fifth, be calm and pace yourself. Some interviewers rush from one question to the next, but sometimes the best information comes if you give someone time to think. So leave space. And remember, the people you're connecting with are also just human. So give yourself permission to relax into the process. Sixth, seek referrals. Ask for further research opportunities. Before you close, ask your interviewees if there's anyone else they think you should speak with, or who might be a valuable resource on the topic. Or ask if there's any research they'd recommend you review. Seventh, express gratitude. Thank the interviewee for their time. You should of course do that in the interview itself, but you should also consider sending a follow-up email or communication with thanks. When you're done with your research, it's also nice to follow up again right at the end. Eighth, capture insights. You'll want to summarize the interview and review the conversation soon afterwards to ensure that you've captured key learnings based on fresh memory. Ninth, follow up. Honor your commitments and tie up loose ends. If you committed to follow up by sharing certain resources or contacts with your interviewees, do it. If you said that you'd run any quotes by them before including them in your final write-up, do it. And if you said that you'd share your final research results with them, do it. Whatever it is, be sure to follow up accordingly.